Welcome back, bigots. I wanted to do another game show video, but I thought to myself, I already did that. So what other kinds of fun can we have today? Then it hit me. If gaming journos are going to act like clowns, then presenting their statements like the clowns they are is the most appropriate course of action. So, who will be our first clown of the day? Well, none other than Paul Tassi. Paul decided to excuse the success of Stellar Blade by stating, "The Stellar Blade curve is interesting as you can see just how Asia-focused it is. Prime gaming time in the West is pretty much its daily low point." So, do Asian gamers not matter? Or is he saying Western gamers don't matter? I mean, either way, I think it's just another excuse because he can't stand that a game people want to play is winning. But Paul sticks his foot in his mouth again when he refers to the buyers of Stellar Blade and games like Stellar Blade as a loud minority. Paul really, really hates that we can just not buy their slop. It's become apparent that the success of Stellar Blade has broken these people beyond repair. So, I want to know, and I'm sure you want to know, who's next on our clown list? I think we can all agree that PC Gamer is definitely on the clown list. With articles titled, Gooner Game of the Year, Stellar Blades' mods are 41% smut, ensuring gamers will never see the light of heaven. I'm just tickled that Joshua Wolins is so concerned about our eternal damnation. I can assure my astute viewers that both Joshua and PC Gamer don't harbor any double standards whatsoever. It's not like we have evidence that these clowns live on planet hypocrisy. I mean, how did Stellar Blade become such a runaway success, and games like Dragon Age, the Veilguard, become so loathed? I would hate to not live up to the clowns on the internet's expectations of me for not creating a video of my own about this topic. But read this hysterically insane random comment. Let's read it together. Oh my goodness. Can't wait for the tidal wave of YouTube videos with titles like "Woke activists are seething as Stellar Blade soars." Literally, nobody is mad about this. Let's see if that's true. Yep, somebody's definitely mad about this. Listen to this reply. "She's the perfect woman for these incel losers. No personality and skimpy clothing. They want a sentient sex doll, not a complete human being." Which brings me to a valid question. How many sex scenes are in Stellar Blade? Bueller? The answer is 0. None. There are no sex scenes in Stellar Blade. And I think this is what angers these people the most. For their arguments' sake, they need Stellar Blade to be a purely raunchy, glorified adult video game. But it's not. It's a fun game with enjoyable gameplay mechanics, but with a hot chick in it. That's it. The chick is hot. That's literally all there is. These people are losing their collective minds because this game offers exactly what gamers have been begging for, and the liberal rainbow cult can't handle that. Remember, these clowns will score Stellar Blade less than Hades 2 and brag about the reason for their sexually biased reasons for the score. But because they hate heterosexuality, they must despair at Stellar Blade at all costs. We've all seen the distinction between East and West character designs. I mean, these memes speak for themselves. Another great example of a clown, and get ready for this, is IGN. After all, you can't spell ignorant without IGN. So, again, IGN being another great example of just, a gaggle of clowns, I guess you could say. is for giving Stellar Blade, here it is, a 7. IGN gave Stellar Blade a 7. Whereas they give Hades 2 a 9. Their bias couldn't be any more transparent and hysterical. Speaking of low scores, PC Gamer comes back into the chat with a different author. Here we go. Same output, same outlet, but different author. By the name of Molly Taylor, who, as you would expect, gave Stellar Blade a 68. Now, can we find another double standard here? Oh, we can! The same author penned this article. I kid you not, this is the real title of the article. Date Everything, which is the name of the game, turns everyday household objects into gorgeous love interest. And now, I can't look at my refrigerator the same way. Oh my God. I don't think I need to explain what's happening here. Do I? I mean, it's pretty obvious that they are specifically signaling out hetero attractions, yet glorifying literally anything else. I can't even say this with a straight face. Sexually objectifying inanimate objects isn't a problem for them. But finding Eve cute is somehow World War III catalyst material. I'll be honest here. I'm at a loss for words for this level of persistent hypocrisy. I really am. Now, for this next screenshot, you're going to have to forgive the language. I tried to block out as much of it as I could because I try to keep this channel, fairly clean. But it highlights, this screenshot here highlights the level of insanity that Stellar Blade has created. Press pause, read this madness for yourself, and on the other end, I'll explain a little bit myself. I don't even know how to. I am stumbling over my words because as I look over this comment for myself, it's a level of insanity that I can't quite compute. But I do find it funny how desperately these people try to frame the situation that is certainly older than we are. Older, pretty much, than I think the majority of the listeners here today. We've had foxy leading ladies in games, movies, and comic books for decades. Only now, only today, has this become a problem. It's become a problem for people who hate heterosexuality, quite clearly. The concept of femme fatales is older than you might think. Did you know that in silent films back in the 1920s, there was an actress by the name of Theda Bara who was cast as a vamp character in a movie titled A Fool There Was? If you want a more specific example of a good guy femme fatale, look no further than the character Ellen Graham, played by the actress Veronica Lake, who was cast in a movie titled The Glass Key. This movie was based upon a novel of the same name. So, the point being, the allure of attractive female characters is nothing new, but the dramatic and needless spite stemming from politically delusional rainbow Muppets is in fact new. That's all the time I have for this video. Please click, I almost said kick. I almost said the word kick. I meant to say click. I am just so hyped up from what I've been saying. Please click like and subscribe. Do all the fun social stuff. You can find me on Gab. I'm also on X. Don't forget, I'm also on Odyssey. If you haven't subscribed to me on Odyssey, do that. That's my backup channel for, I guess, when and if I ever get caught by all of the baddies and they want to spam report my channel. So when that happens, just know I post everything onto Odyssey. And until next time, have fun.